Welcome to the DEC PV1200 metallization line for solar cell production. In this clip we're showing you the PVL1200 cassette loader, the PVP1200 screen printer. We're pointing out where you could install the PVI1200 post-print inspection system, although it's not featured in this example. And finally finishing with a dryer from business partner BTU. This configuration makes up 1/3 of a complete metallization process. Key to the functionality of the PV1200 line is the award-winning DEC Instinctive V9 touchscreen user interface, which makes the whole system exceptionally easy to use. Now let's take a closer look at the process in action. Here we see 6-inch wafers being transported from the loader and into the printer. These are multicrystalline wafers 140 microns thick, and we're looking at the solar facing side that's been treated with an anti-reflective coating, giving the blue appearance. Next we see the printed wafers being transported into the PVB1200 buffer unit. Our buffer simply manages the line flow. In this case we can now see it's unloading directly into the dryer. Note how the buffer indexes one wafer level at a time. In addition to the buffer, you can have a flipper which is designed to turn the substrates over, ready for printing the metallization materials onto the reverse side. Here's the flipper in action, being fed from the buffer with the substrates unloaded by hand. Now let's look at the system's capacity. The loader takes 6 cassettes, each of which holds 42 wafers, so that's 252 in total. On the way to the printer, notice how each wafer is snugged into a precisely aligned position, ready for printing. For clarity and to show you the mechanics of the process, this printer is dry cycling, so there's no screen or squeegees in place. Again, in this example, the buffer is not used, so the wafers are going directly into the dryer. In contrast, here's the buffer back in action, holding the newly printed wafers. Here are some monocrystalline wafers being transported to the printer. This time the screen and squeegees are in place, and the metallization material is on the screen, so this system really is printing. Look closely and you can see the printed conductor patterns on the wafer. Let's look the process over one more time. A new cassette is installed and the cover closed. Here we see the anti-reflective coated multicrystalline wafers being printed and transported on towards the dryer. One final note. The PV1200 name does refer to the throughput of this advanced metallization solution, which is 1200 wafers per hour.